Okay, everyone, as promised, this is my review of my trade from today. So this is what I'm looking at. You have this long wick off of the top after this big run up, right? It pushes down pretty hard, unlike here, and unlike here. It pushes down really hard and it goes down underneath, eventually underneath the first first minor supply zone. As you can see at the time, this was the highest point of the day, the major zone, and this is what I refer to as the first minor zone. All right. So in the past, I've gotten caught trying to ride this up wave, this uptrend. And when I saw that it was actually pushing up, sometimes I'll be too coward to get in here, and I would get in at the very top. And the mistakes that I've made in the past is where I just hold it. It's like there's no way. It's been going up all day. There's no way it's going to turn around. It's not going to turn around. And I would have looked at this. It didn't turn around here, right? And then I would say, well, it'll definitely turn around at this point. And I'll like definitely turn around at this point. Okay, if it gets to VWAP, I'll get out. Oh well, it's at VWAP, but this is probably where it's going to turn around. And you'll sit there. I'll sit there and hold a trade, hold a an option that is now out of the money until it expires worthless at the end of the day. This is what I've done in the past. I haven't done this recently, but this is how I've lost a lot of money. I don't know how many of y'all have um have done this or have had days like this. Maybe somebody was born with the best discipline ever. But I can say that that had been a problem for me for a very long time. And I've gotten over it, but yeah, it was a problem. And so I have seen the price behave like it's doing right here so many times when I'm holding a call option, praying for it to go back up, you know, really, really hopeful right here with this little ZRCE. And yeah, it's just going back up, right? It doesn't go back up. It flopped right back down. And so what I was looking for was a put entry. I wanted to see the price pass the zone, close on the 1 minute chart, then come back and give me a ZRCE. So let's see what happens. Now, while we wait on this, I will say that the idea for me. Uh, I was hoping that this trade just kept going down. Kept bouncing, 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 and my plan was to sell half at take profit, which is this orange line, the place where it's most likely to turn around, right? This is where it's most likely to turn around. So that's your take profit one. And so my idea was to sell half here. And if it's I don't know what that was, but if it kept going, then I'd be able to profit from that. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. So we got our zone candle, exactly what I wanted. I wanted to close below the zone and then it push back up into the zone. Now what I want is a reversal candle. Didn't know if I was going to get it, but again, I'm thinking to myself as the guy holding the call option, the 589 call that I probably would have taken off of this zone, um, thinking that the price was just going to continue to shoot up. So we got our zone candle, and now we're looking for when we got a reversal candle. Now we got a confirmation candle. And this is when I chose my option. Right now, I'm thinking I'm not going to take this trade because the confirmation candle went so far past. But then when the possible entry candle formed, I was like, okay, well, again, I've seen this in the past. And if it starts acting like it's going to go down, I'm going to go ahead and get in. So it did act like it was going to go down. So I went ahead and made the buy. And unfortunately for me, it turned right around. Like as soon as I clicked the buy button. Now I did fix the problem that I had with the stop loss. So right now I have a hard stop at $80. And I'm trying to figure out how in the world this price made it back that far with less than 20 cents or right around 20 cents of movement. Um, it should take 40 cents to make a 20 cent um, options movement. But obviously we don't know everything about options. Plus this is a 590 call, so the delta's going to be high. So it might be moving in lockstep with the price. That's not actually the case, but I was thinking that maybe that was the problem, that it's moving in lockstep. If it was moving in lockstep, then I also would have gotten a once it gets to take profit, which it does, by the way. Um, Once it got to take profit, then I would have had a 20 cent gain instead of a 20 cent loss, right? From here, 20 cents from from where I am to back 20 cents. And so that means where I am to forward should be 20 cents. That's what I was thinking. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm thinking about second chance exits. I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe this is not going to go down at all, and I need to get out on second chance. I gave it one more candle, and it's acting like it wants to go down. So at that point, I was like, all right, well, let's zoom in on the actual chart of the option. Let's see what we got going. And then the price starts to move in my favor. So at this point, the price gets all the way to my take profit. Now, when it went back this way, it was about a 20 cent, it was a possible 20 cent loss. I mean, this got maybe 2 cents away from my 20 cent loss. I was hoping that, hell no, a 20 cent gain here. Obviously, time decay has something to do with that. At this point, I mean, that seemed like a lot of time decay to me, but whatever. So I decided to execute my plan. Sell one half. So I went ahead and sold one half. Once again, I forgot to select a single and then to place a hard stop at break even with the hope that it's just going to shoot down. It did not shoot down. It came and hit that stop. So, you know, I got a really small profit. So the if I had sold all of it, it would have been a 11 cent gain. And so since I got break even, it's about a 5.5, something like that, cent gain. But that was my trade for the day. And I executed my plan, but the plan just didn't work out as well as I hoped it would. Right. So that's, if you watch the recap video, that's this trade right here. Zone reversal confirmation entry. Went up a little, came down, hit my take profit. I took off half and then it shot back up. It happens. See you next time.